What's up everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I have another very cool card trick that's super easy to do. It gets amazing reactions. There's no setup required at all. Also, I do not know when this video will get uploaded, but at the recording of this video, we're so close to hitting 1,000 subscribers. So if we already hit 1,000 by the time that this video gets uploaded, thank you guys for getting this channel to 1,000 subscribers. I thank every single one of you guys who have subscribed. And yeah, that is all I have to say. Let's get on to the performance of today's trick. Okay everyone, so here I have a normal deck of cards. As you guys can see, it has exactly 52 cards in it, which means it is a full deck of cards. I'm gonna start off with a quick shuffle just like this. We'll do a few cuts and a quick overhand shuffle. The spectator can actually do this themselves because today's trick is completely impromptu. There's no setup required at all. Okay, so from here I'm actually split this deck of cards into two piles, one pile here and one pile right there. They're both gonna have the same amount of cards. So in here is 52 cards, which means both piles will have 26 cards in them. Right, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I will fast forward it. Here we go. Okay, so now that I have split the deck of cards into two piles, this pile has 26 cards and this pile also has 26 cards. I'm gonna tell the spectator to pick any pile that they want. Let's say they go for this pile right here. I'm gonna go ahead and hand it to them, and they're gonna cut off any amount of cards off the top of the pack, as many as they like. It's their choice. Let's say they go for this amount of cards. We won't count it. I'm gonna place it right there in full view the whole time. This pile goes back down. I'm gonna pick up this one. I'm gonna go ahead and give it a quick shuffle, because in a second here I'm gonna have the spectator select a card from here. So we want it very mixed up. Let's say they go for this card right here, the two of spades. Doesn't matter if I see it, it'll go right on top and we'll lose it into the center of the pile. We're dropping cards here, but it doesn't really matter. Just like that. Okay, so we'll shuffle it a bit more. Now that we are done, I'll take that pile and I'll go right on top of this one right here. Now I want to shuffle the pile a little bit more, so we're gonna do it in a bit of a weird way here. I'm actually take the top card and the bottom card just like this, and I'm gonna deal them down into the table. So in this process that we're doing, we're actually shuffling the cards just like this, right? Taking the top and bottom card and we are shuffling them until we have no more cards on here. Okay, just like that. Now that we have finished, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a few more cuts and a last cut just like that. Now I'm gonna pick up this pile that they cut off. Let's see how many cards they cut off. Let's see, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. Exactly 10 cards here. So what we're gonna do here is I'm actually count off 10 cards off the top of this pile here. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. The 10th card here happens to be your two of spades. That is today's trick. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's performance. If you did, drop a like on today's video and let me teach you how to do it. Okay everyone, so welcome to the tutorial part of the video. Today's trick is pretty simple. All you'll be needing is a deck of cards with exactly 52 cards in it. That is it, okay? So remove the jokers, remove the duplicate cards, remove the gaff cards. You should have numbers and court cards as you see here. Alright, once you have done that, you could go ahead and count the cards to make sure you have 52 and you're ready to learn how today's trick works. So from here, I like to start off by giving it a quick shuffle, a few cuts, just like that, just to mix up the cards. You can even have the spectator shuffle the cards if they like, because it's always good to have the spectator involved in the trick. At this point, you're going to go tell the spectator that you're actually going to split the deck of cards into two piles. They're both going to have the same amount of cards. So you're going to go ahead and do that. You're just going to go left and right, left and right. So before you do this, you can explain saying that your deck of cards has 52 and both piles will have 26 and 26, because if you add 26 and 26, A equals 52. Simple math. So you go ahead, turn it into two piles, left and right, as you see me doing here. Once you are done, you could go ahead, square them up. Once you're done squaring them up, you tell the spectator to pick any pile that they want. Let's say they go for this pile right here. You go ahead and hand it to them and tell them that they could cut off any amount of cards off the top of the pack. It could be a little bit, it could be a lot, completely their choice. So let's say they go for this amount of cards here. That pack that they cut off goes, you put it aside from where you're performing. Make sure nobody touches it. the other pile goes back down just like that. Once you have done that, you're going to pick up the other pile that has not been touched. It actually still has 26 cards. You pick that up and just start shuffling it. As you're shuffling it, you can explain to the spectator saying, I'm shuffling the cards here because in a second I'm actually having you select a card. So after you're done, you have them select a card. Let's say they go for this one here, the 9 of spades. Doesn't matter if I see it. So you go to take their card, turn it over on top. Once their card is on top of the pile, you're going to do an overhand shuffle. And what you're going to do is you're actually going to control their card to the bottom of the packet. Very, very simple. So you go ahead with your thumb, slide that card off, which is their card, and continue with your thumb. Looks like a genuine shuffle, but what you did, it is a genuine shuffle, but you just controlled their card to the bottom of the pack. So once I'm done doing that, I actually like to do another overhand shuffle. These 3 fingers will grip that card, their card, and it will just slide it, and you continue with your thumb. You can do that a couple times, and from the front, it really does look like a actual overhand shuffle, but their card is always controlled, and it's always at the bottom. It does not move from the bottom. So they're actually not seeing this, they're just seeing you shuffling the cards. Once you have done that, you take that pile that you're shuffling with your card at the bottom, and you place it right on top of the other pile, just like that. Once you are done, you're going to tell the spectator that you're actually going to shuffle the cards a little bit more, but in a weird way that they've probably never seen. So you hold the packet just like this with your thumb and middle finger on the edge, just like so, okay? So with your other hand, you're just going to peel off the bottom as well as the top card and place those down. And you continue just like that. Make sure you only grab the top and bottom. No, you don't want to grab 2 or 3 cards, alright? So just a light grip, and you'll be sure to grab the top and bottom card every time. Right, so once you're done, so here I actually have 2 cards, and you can't peel it anymore because there's 2 cards. So you just grab those 2 cards and place them on top, just like that. So you square them up and you place it aside. You're going to tell the spectator that you are going to pick up the other pile that they cut off, and you're going to count how many cards they cut off. So they go to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 cards. You pick up the other pile and you tell the spectator that you are going to count off 16 cards. So you go ahead and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Grab that 16 card and you turn it over and it will be there. Card, in this case, the 9 of spades, every single time. So you count off whatever number they cut off and you stop at that number and it will be their card. So that is how you do today's trick. Very easy to do. It's pretty simple, completely impromptu, so that is always good. That is it for today's video. Hopefully you guys did all enjoy. Thank you guys all for watching. Have a nice day and peace out.